Well, Tom, one of the things that we always talk about is having epilepsy. Is you're constantly in a state of anticipation.
Okay. Explain that for me, Steve.
Well, what that means is, once you have seizures, even though they're gone, you're always waiting for that other shoe to drop. And to think about it now, just all these days I've been gone, I've been having problems where I would just fall.
Okay.
So we're trying to figure out why. And it was through a follow-up checkup with my epileptologist that we
And
found.
that's a doctor who specializes?
Specializes in epilepsy.
Okay, okay.
And who I recommend everybody sees.
It's not that I don't want to see one. I just don't have one yet.
We'll get you one.
Been hearing that for months. How long
Oh,
I've been
you
on the
never
show?
call me. You never call me and say, "Hey, Tom," and that's all you have to do is call and say, "Hey, Tom."
Okay.
Let me know.
So
And when you call, if Tom doesn't get on the phone, ask for Kathy. And Kathy
okay.
gets on her. Kathy's his boss. And you
Just
do
trying to
it.
make my life
You
difficult
have
for
this
me, aren't you?
woman thing, Kathy, you know what Tom's doing? Tom's being mean.
I deal with enough tattletelling. I'll have to have my own conversation with him before.
There
Thank you so
go.
much. Yeah, thanks for making things easy for me, Steve.
I know, throw him under the bus.
But go ahead. Okay, the anticipation thing.
So
And
see an
you went and saw your
epileptologist, right?
epileptologist.
All right, now, anticipation, so you're always anticipating something happening again, because, once the seizures go away, especially if you have had them for years, they unfortunately become a part of you, become a part of your life. And if you're not taking the meds and all those things, then boom, they pop up. But again, with me though, I was falling down. And so I went and seen doctors, and no one was able to figure out what was going on. In fact, with one doctor, I had a knee operated on and scheduled many more operations. But we finally, going with the right doctor and doing one of my regular checkups, he did an MRI and found a tumor in the right side of my brain. Same place where the other tumors I have had have come in.
Where they
Yeah.
originated from?
Thank you, Tom.
Okay.
Had too much Pepsi. Got my brain racing. But there it is again. I'm still, I think it's all these years, it's got to be gone. But you still got to anticipate something happening. And that's what has happened in my case. So now we're at a point where we are scheduling, or we have already scheduled, a surgery for the end of March. And then it'll be
End of March? No, the end of
March,
this
not
month.
the end of March.
End of October.
End of October.
Trick or treat.
When I go into surgery, trick or treat.
Take your bag with you. I'm sorry.
But what I do want them to do
I don't know what's wrong
is
with me.
when they're in there, cut up a portion of my brain, and I'll tell you what I'll do for the Epilepsy Foundation. I'll sell it on eBay with the proceeds going to the Epilepsy Foundation.
Hey, you know what? And then after you get this tumor out, then you can come to my barber and I'll get you some music notes in there too. And then you have a signature, or we could put like a little brain in there. I can see it.
Well, I already had it suggested, of course, now that with this surgery it messes it up. But where I've got this little half circle here, somebody told me I should trim that out better. And he thought it'd be a good idea to make it look like the fuel on your car. You take a look at it and have an E there, and half tank and a quarter tank. He said I should have that tattooed there. I thought that was a great idea.
I'd pay for that.
I think it'd be great.
Oh on your head or any other punctures. You got enough.
And the ink they used it probably had lead in it or something.
So what do you do, Steve, throughout this anticipation, on you go? I mean, it's gotta be hard to stay on the up. What do you do? Try not to make something funny. It's coming.
I gotta think about it. What do? I mean, the first thing I've done is I learned to respect my seizures. So, by respecting them, I understand them. I know what causes them for me, so I stay away from that. And what else do I do? But just learn, cause and effect. If I do these things, I know it's going to affect me, and in my case, typically seizures. But so, I learned, I still try to keep that going. I'm not going out and getting loaded like Tom does. Stay away from that.
When he stumbled out of the mix. It's horrible. We are so bad. I don't know. Well, that's good. I mean, you're definitely a role model for everyone, even myself.
You want to think about that?
Well, I mean, in this whole, the perseverance and just being on the up and up, like, you always find a fun way to really deal with it. And we talk about that all the time, like you have to make epilepsy fun, but I mean, this really it's very impactful stuff, and I think you're a strong person.
I think there's just one way to look at it, is you can only do what you can do. And in my case right now, this tumor coming back, only options we have right now is to operate on the tumor. Otherwise, it's a type tumor that is not going to go through the whole body. It stays where it starts. And so by having that, the offside to that is that it will still keep growing in my head. So then if it gets blood vessels going to it and feeding it, then it becomes a monster.
I was going to ask, what happens next?
I've got fingers.
Oh, and then you won't need a tattoo. It'll just be coming out and saying, hi.
I get my hair on. When he does the walk, the walk of life.
Steve.
See what we've been missing? This is the other part of the dynamic. We could never make this.
You can't make this up. You're right.
But anyway, so I'll be going in for my 4th brain operation. Four. Big 4 up there.
Yeah.
4 for Steve Moore.
4 for
Oh, I like that. Look, we're just all together on it
I'm telling
today.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to keep you in our prayers so you can come back
Please
because you're
do.
a
Anybody
slacker.
out there that sees this?
You're a slacker. You haven't been at work.
Couple
Come
months
on.
off.
Yeah.
It hasn't been right.
I heard he was on the beach, though. That's what I heard. I saw the pictures on Instagram.
But certainly, Steve, with all sincerity, certainly you're in our prayers and in our
Well,
thoughts.
thank you.
And
Anybody out there that sees this before
October
October 29th,
29. You're trying to put this bad boy off. Go ahead.
please, I'm accepting all prayers I can get.
Yeah.
Just send me lots of love and kisses.
I don't know about them kisses. You're not getting people in trouble with your wife.
But certainly,
Oh, did you draw a blank on that one? Did you have a seizure?
Yeah. Right then, baby.
but certainly I hope this is gonna work out for you. You know, and I think the important thing of it is that, and what you typify, Steve, is that, you know, you take it and you take it in stride. You take something that's not good news, man. You take it in stride and basically, you know, you make the best of it. You do what you
Well,
need
you know, I
to do.
gotta admit, when they originally told me, it kind of made me step back a little bit.
Yeah,
Then, the more I thought about it, the more upset I got about it. And I got mad.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I get mad,
You get mad, huh?
oh yeah. But, you know, at that point, you can just, what are you gonna do? You know, are you gonna lay down or are you gonna go with it? You know, and then I got it in my brain, well, this, you know, Steve, it's not like you have a lot of options. You know, so what I'm trying to do right now is just keep alive for a while.
Yeah,
You know, so my chances are better by doing this, of keeping myself around for a while.
yeah.
And so that's what I'm doing. No matter how many people have said, "Oh, don't do that." My wife saying, "No, don't do that. Don't do that."
No, I don't believe that.
Well, if you have, I guess, if you have a fun story like Steve, or maybe it's not fun, but it's powerful. I mean, I don't know, you make everything so fun, but please share it with us in the Epilepsy Foundation. We're
Yeah.
always all about that.
We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, we want people to come in and share those stories so we can have a different, I mean, you can always get our viewpoints. We don't have a problem sharing our epilepsy stories, but we like to
I
hear
always say
somebody
it wasn't
else's.
until I met Tom that I was real introverted. And then when I met Tom, he brought me out of my shell.
Amazing.
Hallelujah, baby.
Woo! And they've been trying to hunt me down ever since. I mean, that same effect upon you, Margo. You just haven't realized it.
Yeah, I know.
Brought you out of your shell.
I know. I was just supposed to be a guest. Hey, you missed it, because you know that this is my 1 year I've been hanging out with you guys on the show.
No way.
Yeah, it started
Time
in
flies
October.
when you're having fun.
Fun.
doesn't
Or
it?
when you're skipping out,
Yeah.
because you've been out about 6 months of our year. I've been
Man,
keeping
you've been
track.
gone a
Yeah.
while, man.
Until
First you went on vacation, and
I
then
ain't gonna get sick pay, right?
yeah.
I don't know where that
We're
said
gonna
that in the
double you up.
contract.
Double what you usually get.
Let me get 2 bites.
You get to take the rest of the pizza home.
But yeah, like visit us and give your stories to the Epilepsy Foundation. Do you know the number now? 1-877.
877.
Yeah.
She's trying to screw you up.
What happened to the 721?
Oh, we're going local. Because we have the
Well,
877 number.
But we used the other one too.
Oh, now come on. This is just getting all crazy.
Steve
Now
doesn't-
wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Let's throw we throwing our glasses. Where your glasses?
down.
Where your glasses, Steve? Ah!
Okay, deal.
Hold on here. Hold on.
First is the dash.
Seven.
Now it's the hyphen.
721-290-5.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
That's
Steve.
our local number.
Steve does local.
Okay.
By now I
And
did.
so if anybody,
I
wants to
I
get in touch
didn't
with
think
me,
I'd have to explain
I go
this
local.
after you've been here a year.
Excuse me, how long have you all been together?
Oh my goodness.
We don't want to talk
We-
about it. But
we've
Steve
been
does the local
partners.
number. I usually do the 1-800, okay?
Okay, so what do you want me to do? Hyphen or dash?
You can do
And don't
whatever-
come in here
whatever
late
you-
and think you can't change anything.
I didn't. I'm following
you
the
come
old
in.
script.
Your own script.
No.
Is that what you said?
Okay, okay. Okay, are we ready to move on?
Yeah, 513-721-2905 or www.epilepsy-ohio.org.
and 1-877-804-2241.